Hello everyone and welcome back to episode number 34 of Roopnerd Plays Minecraft. So, last episode we finalized our build here and I have to make a little addition for you guys. The second one here is doing great with filled cobblestone because our disk here is already full of cobblestone, 520k, and he was clogging up our system over here where he output stuff and get the input from the machines. So yeah, removing the transfer pipe from here solved the problem for cobblestone, which means we now shouldn't have any problem. Maybe until we actually, yeah, as soon as we also fill up sand and glass and that stuff, it will probably, yeah, clog up our system again, but I don't really care about that. At the moment we can always make a switch somewhere where we maybe tell, yeah, maybe, yeah, let's have a look when it's time for that. And over here I prepared our Botania area, moved all our stuff from downstairs to upstairs except the automation for making the living wood and living rock, and the flowers I haven't found a spot where I want them to be, so yeah. But I saw that there is an upgrade for the Direwolf pack available, and it got me really excited because we now have the updated Botania version where we can roll the dice to get some awesome stuff. And I fought the Gaia Guardian 4 times, one time not so good, I forgot a mana tablet, and my Terra Steel helmet got knocked off. The rest was about 10 durability left, so really lucky there. And yeah, really bad. So I had to remake him, but now we have 3 more wills of something, Will of Darok, of Gutan and Torak, which increases the stuff that he does when we critically hit. And that's awesome. We also got some Black Lotus, another Will of Gutan, which I didn't need, so yeah. An Elementium Sword, 3 Overgrowth Seeds, a Pinkinator, which is awesome because now if we want to fight the Wither we can pink him or pinkinate him and he is awesome. He does no damage, but he can be killed for his stuff. So I was waiting for you guys to roll my dices because we can get some awesome stuff out of it. 6 in total, so 1 to 6 of course. We have to be lucky to not roll the dice 2 times in a row at the same number because you only can get it once. So be really careful with your stuff. If you lose that, I don't think you can get it back. Except, of course, if you change to a cheat mode and do it. But we are not doing that. So, let's cross our fingers and bam. Yeah! We got the evergreen apple something. The fruit of Grisaya, which means we can throw away our food because he is awesome. He gets not consumed, but we can eat and eat and eat and eat, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. So let's hope. And yeah, Ring of Odin. Nice. Blessing, virtual life. I think he does the not dying parts, so actually let's check the next one. And 5, no, But we were not that unlucky. We got a Ring of Odin, which we don't really need. So yeah. And we got the overgrowth seeds, which we should use. Yeah. I prepared this area here for our new mana generating flowers, which I now of course want to make with you guys, because, well, why not? So for that we will need some cyan flowers, maybe some blue ones and some purple ones. No, I think it was the pink one. Yeah, probably, maybe. Let's take a quick peek into here. Our nice book with generating flower, hydrangeas, and you need the pink petal. Yeah. So with that we should have everything. From this part you don't need anything else. Yeah, we just need some seeds. Of course with 2E, not 2D. So tuckety. Let's get this over with. So I told him here to be a dispersive one, which means he fills always up my mana tablets, which is not that good because now of course yeah, but yeah, let's keep him this way. I don't care about that one recharging it, so we have in total a loss, but meh. And what did I want to do? Yeah, the mana petals. Yeah, of course we have our catalyst, alchemic catalyst, under this one here, and I need to upgrade him to a dominant one, which those two are already, so they are always filled, and with a button here, which is pretty easy. The same setup with the piston, sticky piston, and we have our portal over here. So I think it looks pretty nice. I like it. I just haven't figured out where we want to put our flower generating thing, but we maybe will keep it downstairs. So yeah, so let's get out our Rod of the Seas, and we need a few bits there. So let's remove you, and we don't need you in my hotbar. So we need a lot of those, and quite a bit of them, and actually only half of them, I think. Yeah. So it's about, we need 8 for the moment. So it's 8 times 2, which would be 16. So we can remove those, which we will put in here for the moment. 3 times 8 24, maybe. Probably, yeah. So let's do you away, and we need 8 of them. So, tuck. So 8 will be mana petals, and 8 will be the mana petals from you. So let's throw them on the ground. So you go away and you go away. And now let's do this. So you can be here and here, and probably we should do it like this. So I can hotbar him. Come on. Zack. And 2 of you, 1 of you, 1 of you, 1 of you, 1 of you, and 1 of you. Nice. So again. Zack. I should have prepared a little bit of them and only make one on camera. Yeah. Nope, not throwing them. Come here. but it's done really quickly, so let me do it one time on camera. Zack. If I wouldn't, of course, do everything wrong. Zack, 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 and zack. And another one. And you. Nice, now we have 8 of them. But I want not just the flowers, I want the floating ones. So we will need some dirt. 8 pieces to be exact. How are we for pasture seeds? Not even 1, so some grass. And not even that. Really? Really? Do we have some downstairs? Probably, maybe, probably not. So let's snag our shears and cut down a little bit of grass. So we need the normal one, not the strange one. Zackety. And of course they are generating free mana for you for the cost of some water, which of course you can make, like I did, an infinite water source, so free mana. I think free is always something good. So let's make 8 of you. Put you away. Zack. And we also will need, go away, you go away, you go away, you, and you, and yeah, glowstone. So we need 16 and some flowers. Which do we have the most? So it's you gonna be. Zack. And first of all, let's do this. And now let's do you, you, and you. And now we can combine you, and we have our floating hydrangeas. Nice. Those can be plopped down here. And they should actually, really? Why? Are you kidding me? Are they generating mana? They should, but they don't look like. So let's snag our wands. Actually, want of the forest. And no. That's not good. So let's take a look if we would take out you here, and if we remove you and plop you down here, are you doing your thing? No. Because of course it's getting transferred. Yeah, already. Of course you are doing your thing to them, so you are coming to back here, you are going here, and you are doing your thing here, and you two to here. Nice. So let's remove you, place you back down. Luckily we didn't have any flowers back there, so bam, you, and you, and you, and of course I needed 16. Yeah. So I will do them off camera, of course, between the episodes, so that you guys don't have to watch me again standing over my apothecary thingy. So zack, you should be binding to here. You can't be bound, really? Can you do that one? Yeah, you can do that one, so let's put you there. But you should be able to connect to this one. Nice. And you? Zack. You are also. You are too, and you are not. So, bam. And we should get mana now. Of course, very slowly. Don't I have particle effects on? Probably not. Yeah, I do. Strange. I don't see any particle effects going on. Maybe the update was a little bit premature. But I kind of like my new things and toys, and so yeah. Elementium swords we will never use, probably because, well, we have our awesome rapier and our cleaver, and therefore, yeah. So now that we have that covered, should we maybe take a look if we could do something else to generate... Ooh, begonia? Drones are the foundation of a healthy colony's future, but really they can start just piling up to the point where you don't know what to do with them anymore. Ooh, the begonia is a solution to the problem of overcrowding. Simply toss your spare drones in their vicinity and they will reclaim the life force within the drone and convert it into mana. They aren't terribly picky and will produce a constant amount of mana while they blah blah blah. Let's see, more complex beasts provide more mana than mundane beasts, whatever that means. Yeah. So finally, or luckily, we can now also get bees. Yeah. Okay, so now that we have that, kind of thinking, well, should we maybe jump into a little new mods? So let's take a look into PneumaticCraft. So for PneumaticCraft we need some compressed iron, and compressed iron is not showing probably in here. Well, of course in the pressure chamber later on, but to get the first, so that you can actually make the pressure thingy, you need to do something. So let me snag out my wants and put you away, and you can go in there, you two, and you, and probably you and you, and you should be here. Yeah. So tuck, and we can put those away for the moment or forever because I will forget about them. So bam bam bam, let me get some iron. Let's do 2 stacks and some TNT, which we don't have. I probably should finally do the automation thing for TNT. Do we have some spare space? No? Really? Okay, that means we also have to expand this one on this side here, which I will do off episode, guys, because, well, yeah. Ooh, TNT. Let's keep 2 of them just in case. So a lever, yeah. It really was a good idea to make all those levers, so yeah. Tuck, and let's go over to our bomb-proof area. So put you away and throw you in there, and you there. And where's my lever? Bam bam, and it should explode, which gives us pressurized. Nice. And we got quite a bit of it, which is pretty nice. So, where do I want the area for that to be? Yeah. Kind of debating. I kind of want this little hill over here to be my witchery area later on. But as I am doing Infinity already witchery, I don't want to do the same thing here. Or maybe here. Well, we will see when it's time. So, yeah, really. Where do I want this to be? Yeah, guys, let me figure out a second where I want these things, my PneumaticCraft room to be, and we will come back and start with PneumaticCraft. So, be back in a second. Okay, I'm back, and yeah, I want the area to be down here, because, well, it would be kind of a waste of space, so it's just down the tower here. So I remembered we also need seeds and the PneumaticCraft seeds, of course, and they are a little bit of a nuisance to farm, because if you have to throw them, well, on the appropriate soil, and then they will do a poof and yeah, grow then, and but they need to be dirt, grass or farmland, and so yeah, that will be probably a problem. We have of certain types a massive amount: ender plant seeds and creeper plant seeds, but only 1 repulsion seeds, 3 squids and 4 bursts. So yeah, I probably should take a peek around and snag some of those if I can find them, and but that will be between the episodes, guys. So for PneumaticCraft we will need some stuff, because it would be a nuisance to do compressed iron with the TNT explosion and lose quite a bunch of it. Yeah. Let's take a look. Where are the pressure chambers? Door, base, bam. Pressure. So, no. Actually, there they are. So, we need chamber walls, which should be pretty easy to make. So, we need 9 for the base. Another 9 for the top, 4 on the sides, so another set of you. Then we would need chamber valve, which is pressure tube with some glass. I have 1 glass here. Yeah, nice. Zack, which of course is the glass from here, otherwise I wouldn't have, because I mostly come unprepared. So with that we should be able to make 1 set of you. And we also need you, which is another glass. So glass, which we should have a bunch of, which is auto-crafted, which is awesome. So with that, zack, zack, and surrounding you gets us the windows. And now let's build this. Actually, we also need something else. Pressure. PneumaticCraft. Where is it? I don't know the name. This one? No. But it should be a compressor. Compress. Creative one, the air compressor, the basic one. So we need a furnace, Let's snag a little bit of you, make myself a furnace, putting you here and here, and where is my other one? There, Sakati, and actually let's snag a little bit more glass. Actually I have it already. So we make a few more of you, and with that we should have everything that we need. So with your pressure chamber wall you build the base like this, go surrounding it, zack, and you actually build a hollow 3x3, and you can be glass, and also you on the back side, and you will be a valve, and you can also be a glass. Yeah, nice. Now pressure chamber is doing his thing, and there is this neat connected texture which shows you it's doing her thing. So let's plop you down here, and can you do your thing on the top? No. You have to be careful because the pipes need to be connected always, otherwise you will have some loss of pressure. So let's snag a little bit of charcoal, throw him in there, and he should start getting and doing his thing. Let's check, and yeah, he is slowly but surely doing his pressure thing. So if we take another look at pressurized or compressed iron, new you tuck, and you need 2 bars, and then you can place iron ingots in there. At the moment there is no other way than to just break the wall, throw it in there, close the wall, wait until it's up again to 2 bars, and then waiting until it's finished and doing the same thing again. But we can make, of course, an interface, yeah, pressure chamber interface, but for that we need pneumatic cylinders, which need plastic cannon barrel, safety tube, and pressure gauge. So quite a bit more of the iron thing, so we need 2 of them, and yeah. And rain plant seeds with just a half bar pressure in there. And you also have to be really careful to not go over the 5 bar mark or into the red zone, because boom, yeah, that's a thing. It can explode horribly and destroy everything that you have, the complete base. No, just kidding, but yeah, you have to be careful. So you should be enable on any signal, high signal, low signal, no. Yeah, low signal, so let's get a lever, bam, putting him down there, and now you shouldn't do anything. So you are just finishing your thing there, but then you should stop, hopefully. Otherwise we are getting in trouble. Of course not that soon, because he's really slow, and so yeah. But for now, guys, I think, well, that's it for this episode. Of course, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Again, it was pretty nice. So yeah, he stopped, so good for him. So he will not explode. So now if we want some, let's take one out of you and really quickly break you. Now as you see, the air is getting out, and close you up, and you should, no, we let too much air out, so we have to have him running again. But believe me, as soon as he is up there, he will transform into a plastic sheet. So yeah, and I have to figure out a good way to farm them, because I don't want to do it manually. So probably the best bet would be going manually for a moment and then build some drones. Yeah, because you can build drones with PneumaticCraft. Yeah, awesome. Okay guys, for now, plop, it did his thing. So for now guys, I hope you enjoyed the episodes, and we did a few bits there and a few bits then. So of course, if you liked it, you could drop a like, and if you are new to the channel, you could consider a subscribe. So for now guys, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.